offers a chapter system, which really just functions as a way to organize your writings into specific categories. So, for instance, you can have one section of your notebook dedicated to personal diaries, another describing the various characters you meet, maybe a chapter that documents the unique artifacts you find. You get the idea. From the mod configuration menu, you can make additional changes, such as swapping fonts, changing hotkeys, and even export all of your journal's content straight to your PC in a .txt or XML file for reading when you're out of the game, and then re-import them into different saves if you so wish. One major point of, I wouldn't call it criticism, but perhaps the biggest suggestion or request most players have regarding the Take Notes mod is for a feature that would enable players to convert their journals into actual, physical in-game books. Unfortunately, after quite a bit of experimentation and work, trust me, it doesn't seem due to a lack of effort, the author has stated that it seems unlikely such a mechanic could ever be implemented, due to the nature of the game's scripts and engine limitations. That said, even in its current state, there's a clear plethora of applications Journal of the Dragonborn has for role-playing, or even just documenting whatever it is you desire. I've created a chapter specifically reserved for logging tiny details ideas without needing to alt-tab out of the game, so you can get quite creative. No matter what use you're able to find, the light file size and unintrusive nature makes Take Notes Journal of the Dragonborn a definite mod worth trying out. And finally, last on our list, it seems most of Tamriel's races have their own unique equipment in Skyrim. Orcs have orcish armor and weapons. Redguards have their ancestral scimitar swords and Alikir cuirasses. Elves too. You get the idea. However, the Khajiit stand out as perhaps the only race in the game that doesn't have its own equipment. There are no Khajiit swords or armors from elsewhere. What gives? Well, one author identified such a problem and crafted a brilliant solution. The Khajiit Apex armory adds in one of the best looking armor sets I've ever seen, as well as an accompanying arsenal of unique weapons, all centered around our feline friends. Everything introduced has been made completely by scratch, and comes in both 2 and 4K texture options. Some major inspiration has clearly been taken from the Elder Scrolls Online's Khajiit items. However, this mod is far from a simple copy and paste. Everything is also distinctly original, for the better in my eyes. Frankly, I much prefer the way this content looks and feels to that of ESO's. The armor comes as a single set, though there are 8 chest piece variants, each with a customized color scheme. In terms of weapons, 9 are available, 1 for each of Skyrim's weapon classes. So there's a bow, a mace, a sword, a greatsword, you get the picture. It can all be crafted at a forge once ebony smithing has been obtained as a perk. If crafting things isn't really your style, then the armor can be obtained by acquiring it from one of Skyrim's various trading Khajiit caravans, either from just legitimately purchasing it, or murdering one of the guards to death and looting their corpses. In terms of actual stats, everything is just a bit more powerful than its ebony armor equivalent. So, not only is it aesthetically pleasing, but it's fairly practical. Anyway, if you're looking for a new armor set that'll let you take on an entire dungeon's worth of bandits, but still look good doing it, then this is definitely a mod to take a look at. And with that, we are going to our 7th installment of Immersive Skyrim mods. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. In the description down below, assuming I remember,
This video is brought to you by NordVPN. It's this great service that'll protect you while you're on the web. What a time to get it. Right now, they have this special offer, 75% off a 3-year plan. Plus, if you use the code COMPANYMAN, you'll get an extra month for free. All you have to do is go to nordvpn.com/companyman. The link is in the description. Red Lobster has fallen on some questions, and I want to talk about that. But there's a lot of things I want to talk about. Like their Cheddar Bay biscuits. I'm going to talk about Red Lobster and not McDonald's. Somehow, I don't even think of lobster when I hear Red Lobster. I think of these things. 1 million of these a day. I was surprised to learn that they weren't even introduced until 1988, 20 years after the company's inception. Oh, I have a lot of surprising facts to share today, but let's start at the beginning. There's one man who's more associated with Red Lobster than anyone else. You probably never heard of him. Shame. So let's tell you about him. His name is Bill Darden. In 1938, he opened a small diner in Georgia. Right away, I can identify 3 reasons that this diner was likely to open. First off, it was in 1938, toward the end of the Great Depression. Not really the best time to start almost any business. Second, he was only 19 years old at the time. And third, he refused to segregate customers based on race, which was almost unheard of in 1930s Georgia. Quite honestly, I have no way of knowing how successful this place was, but I can tell you that he had enough money and ambition to expand his involvement in the restaurant business. He went on to franchise some Howard Johnson locations, and in 1953, he purchased a seafood restaurant in Orlando called Gary's Duck Inn. The success of that place, combined with his success in selling seafood in his other businesses, motivated him to start his own seafood restaurant called... You know what? I left out my favorite part. Alright, you're going to love this. That seafood restaurant that he opened was obviously called Red Lobster, but that diner in 1938, it was called Green Frog. I don't even see how that makes sense. They had the slogan, service with a hop, and I suppose they had this whole theme going, but come on, Bill Darden, on multiple occasions, named his restaurant after an animal preceded by the color of that animal. It was Green Frog, and then came Red Lobster. As soon as I learned that, I couldn't wait to tell everyone. There's actually no confirmation that one name came from the other, but what else am I supposed to think? You know what else? I think Bill Darden likes a challenge. The odds were against him with the Green Frog, and he was going out on a limb again with Red Lobster. He envisioned it as something that didn't really exist at the time, a seafood restaurant targeting families, which meant the menu items had to be reasonably priced. It had to be located outside of major cities. The main reason I say he likes challenges is because he opened this first Red Lobster in Lakeland, Florida, well outside of 2 major cities, and just about the furthest you could possibly get from the coast and still be in Florida, which you would expect to be just about the worst spot to open a seafood restaurant. And it seems that's exactly why he wanted it. Now, to be successful, leaving the most unlikely location. He opened that first one in 1968. And by 1970, things were going pretty well. He had already opened 2 more in that area and had 2 more on the way. But where do you go from there? They were making money. They had $2.4 million in sales. Of course, that's not enough to start opening Red Lobsters across the country. A lot of businesses like this start franchising locations, but not Bill Darden. He went a different direction when he sold it to a company that you may not expect, General Mills. Sounds like a weird connection at first. The company that makes Cheerios is the company that made Red Lobster so big. It's actually not as strange as it sounds. General Mills was just a huge, diverse company that was actually pretty involved in fish sales. So the acquisition made sense. They had some connections in the industry, and I'm guessing they saw potential in Darden's new concept of a family seafood restaurant. It was good for Darden too, because he saw it as a way for his creation to grow. Plus, General Mills was heavily involved in the business by offering increasing. So Red Lobster was now in the hands of a large company with the necessary resources to start expanding. Didn't waste any time either. As I said, when they bought it in 1970, they were 3 locations. In their first year opening, they expanded into 24 locations, generating $9.1 million in sales. Just 5 years later, they were up to 174 locations with sales of $174 million. After 5 more years, they had 291 locations that were generating $528 million. Now, of course, you're going to grow and increase sales in so many new locations. Each location was generating more business evidenced by the fact that their sales per location was increasing at an incredible rate. I think that's a meaningful number here. At first, with their initial rapid push into the market, they weren't selling as much at each one, but as the brand started taking off, it didn't take long to increase that number well beyond where it started. One thing I wanted to mention here is the geographic area. Before General Mills, all those 3 restaurants were in Central Florida. In the 1980s, they were reaching more than half the country. General Mills continued expanding their involvement in the restaurant industry through the 1980s, just opening more Red Lobsters, but renovating the old one, Red Lobster, they started investing in other restaurant chains, most notably the Olive Garden. You'd be surprised to learn that the Olive Garden started in the mid-'80s, but to complement Red Lobster in the industry. And just as they had done with Red Lobster over a decade before, the Olive Garden grew to hundreds of locations within a few years. By 1995, General Mills decided that they wanted to start concentrating more on their Cheerios and that side of their business rather than these restaurants. The shift in focus motivated them to spin off all of their restaurants, which was mainly Red Lobster and the Olive Garden, into their own publicly traded company, which meant after 25 years, General Mills was done, and Red Lobster was now functioning as its own company alongside the Olive Garden. At the time of the spin-off, 477 Olive Gardens operating in every state except Alaska, combining for over $3 billion in sales. Over those years, Darden restaurants had become less and less reliant on Red Lobster. Ever since that 1995 spin-off, Red Lobster had become pretty stagnant. 25 years of non-stop growth had finally stopped. There were actually more Red Lobsters existing in 1995 than there were in 2013. Now, Olive Garden continued growing. Olive Garden locations surpassed Red Lobster locations for the first time ever in 2009. And plus, aside from that, Darden was now operating various other restaurant chains too, most notably Steakhouse. And Red Lobster just wasn't doing too well either. It became the worst performing restaurant that Darden owned. Same restaurants were dipping across the entire industry. Even at the Olive Garden, but Red Lobsters were dipping at an incredible rate. A possible explanation for this is increased competition. Other similar restaurants were gaining momentum, and Red Lobster was failing to keep up. In an attempt to recover, they tried expanding their menu into more non-seafood items, which might not have been the best idea since they're so associated with seafood, and that's just pulling away from their strength. They also tried to that raised their sales. Again, the affordability part is really key. That just raised the number of customers. So in 2013, Darden restaurants, named after Bill Darden, founder of Red Lobster, announced they wanted to separate themselves from Red Lobster. They essentially gave up on that. A few months later, in May of 2014, it was sold to Golden Gate Capital, a private equity firm, for $1.1 billion. The deal was profitable for Darden, mostly because they needed money. They needed to focus on other things. They used most of it to pay off some debt, and it gave them some freedom to work on their other chains. The Olive Garden was struggling and needed attention. There were some other smaller chains under their control that were doing fine, but they needed some nurturing, and this allowed them to do it. Red Lobster has been a private company ever since, so I can't conclusively tell you how they've been doing, but here's some positive indicators. Well, for one, they're still around. If they continued growing at the rate that they were, I'm not so sure that would be the case right now. In 2015, the new CEO said, "We believe we're benefiting greatly from being an independent company. We've had positive comparable restaurant sales every quarter since separation. We have made the menu more seafood-oriented since then, which seems like a good move to me. They've also funded some remodeling and renovations to existing restaurants and actually opened more locations. I guess in 2016, it was chosen in a survey of 18 to 24-year-olds as their top restaurant choice. That same article also states that they increased the size of their shrimp, changed offered a new line of alcoholic drinks to encourage customers to dine in the restaurant, and apparently sales soared when Beyonce mentioned them in one of her songs. I don't know, it just seems like they're more popular today than they were a few years ago. That's the journey of Red Lobster, and it was eventful. Can I just take a minute to review some of the crazy facts about this company that should stick with you forever? You knew I had to get back to it. Red Lobster was started by a guy who had previously named a restaurant Green Frog. I kind of wish he would